Hi everyone. We are the founder of Japet Medical Device, a French company developing innovative medical device. Today, we would like to talk to you about a disease that will affect 4 out of 5 people in this room. It's back pain. And this disease has even a higher impact in the military field because of multiple risk factors. For example, vibration for transportation, helicopter pilots, US Navy, or even hyper impacts like paratroopers, or even troopers dealing with artillery, or a most common problem that is overloading of the spine. For example, with heavy equipment, or also intense training. This usually leads to a significant impact of the disease. For example, most of helicopter pilots in the US Navy suffer every day from this disease. It also has an even higher impact for ex-military paratroopers. And last but not least, 7% of the troops evacuated from Iraq were evacuated because of back pain. And what is even more alarming is that only 13% of them came back to the field. The reason is because this is a very complicated disease to take care of. It requires taking care of the pain, taking care of rehabilitation by movement, taking care of the psychological aspect. And when not taken care of properly, it leads to a vicious circle where pain implies inactivity and isolation with a complete loss of movement. That is why we've developed Atlas, the first exoskeleton to relieve patients and soldiers suffering from back pain and help them restart activity and get back on the field.
All right, time for a demonstration. So this non-invasive medical device revolves around treating back pain through spinal traction. So we have spinal traction, first of all, aims at diminishing the pressure applying on the intervertebral disc in order to ease the pain of the patient, in the soldier in that case. It's a practice widely used in the United States, particularly for the physiotherapist. So the way we're doing it is thanks to 2 sets of 2 belts, one on the hip, the other one on the lower ribs, separated by 2 sets of actuators, applying forces, traction on the spine in order to ease the pain and relieve the pressure applying on the lower back. As you can see, the forces can be modulated from one patient to another. It has a whole set of sensors to follow every patient's move and ensure his physical activity is safe and comfortable. So with that freedom of motion and the pain relief, the device, Atlas, is used in conjunction with an interface providing the user with targeted exercises such as muscle strengthening, stretching, or positioning exercises. It offers real-time interaction in order to improve the adherence of the treatment. And finally, thanks to data collection and analysis, we improve the follow-up of the patient by the doctor. The device is intended to be used for a half-an-hour session in a rehabilitation center. So once again, coupling two effects, relieving and restarting activity. So with these 2 effects, we improve the chances of success for the patient, the soldier, once again in that case, to treat his back issue in order to get back on the field. The device has been developed in Lille Hospital, the largest hospital in France. It has been developed with and for neurosurgeons and rehabilitation doctors. We've already validated the intervertebral pressure reduction through biomechanical simulations, and we tested the device early on patients in order to prove the pain relief and the therapeutical interest. We are now conducting clinical trials.
So this device will be sold to rehabilitation center in civil and military hospital. It will be sold in a pack of 3 sizes with the tablet that you saw, the interface with all the exercises for a price of $18,000. We are currently conducting the regulatory process to sell it on the European market, but the product by itself will be ready to ship by September 2017. And this is only for the rehabilitation center. When this device can be used for ambulatory rehabilitation, for daily use, for people with chronic back pain, to help them cope with their pain in their daily activity, or even with troopers to help them cope with the heavy weight of their equipment. This full-time wearable device will be ready in a bit more than a year. And the reason why we're here today is because we've been talking with several units who told us that our technology could be used in their application. For example, with paratroopers to limit the impact, with pilots to limit the effect of the vibration. So today, we would like to make you try the device and see how we can apply this technology to your team and help them cope with the pain in their daily activity. Thank you very much for your attention, and we are here to take your question. Thank you.
Is it in use with any militaries over in Europe yet?
Not yet. We are meeting with the French military right now to talk about the potential application also.
So this is good for discompression as a back problem. What about other degenerative diseases like osteoarthritis or anything like that?
So far, like you mentioned, we're only targeting disc-related pathology, but the next application could be, for instance, cervicalgia or muscular atrophy, not clearly speaking the arthrodesis and this kind of pathology.
So for people who have radioablation types of issues where there's muscular atrophy, this might be capable to keep the muscles intact?
It might be. We haven't investigated that much in that direction, but it might be.
Do you have any FDA certifications or any plan to get FDA certified for that concept?
Yes, we are planning to get the FDA certification by 2019. And CE marking will come by the end of this year.
Did you reference any studies in your presentation? I only have a few slides. Did you reference any studies with actual patients? Do you have enough data to have any information on the effects of the device?
So right now we are conducting a clinical trial, so we are waiting for the result. We have conducted trials on voluntary patients where we saw a decrease of the pain, the EVA factor decreasing. Thank you.